We're told the system works, that it's efficient, that it allocates resources, that it solves scarcity. But look at what's actually happening, and I'm sure you already know, but let's go into this. We produce enough food and people still go hungry. We have empty homes while people are unhoused. We all know this, right? Production keeps increasing, but access doesn't follow, right? And workers are more productive than ever, but wages stagnated. Not because things don't exist, but because people can't pay. So prices are supposed to reflect reality, scarcity, supply, demand. But they don't. They reflect purchasing power. So price isn't telling you what exists. It's telling you who can access it. Does that kind of make sense? So price is obsolete, becoming way obsolete. We're becoming more efficient. We're producing more and more with less. That should make life easier, right? Ephemeralization. But inside the system, it creates pressure. Why do you think that is? Well, because efficiency reduces the need for labor. And labor is how people get income. Okay, is that kind of adding up a little bit? So now you have more being produced, fewer people needed, and access is still tied to income. Leave some comments. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, that's a straight up contradiction. Let's go into the system dependence. And at the same time, the system depends on constant consumption. More spend. We need 3% GDP growth every year. Not because people need more, but because the system does. Right? It will collapse if you don't. Businesses need continuous demand. Wages depend on spending. Everything depends on money moving. You can't be good, you can't be peaceful, you can't be happy. More. All the commercials. So if spending slows down, the system starts to strain. Let's take a look at the full picture here. We have increasing production, decreasing labor, unstable income, and access still to this day locked behind price. Come on, guys. That's not alignment, that's tension. It doesn't work. We're still an ancient Sumer, right? So tell me this, a system that works should align with reality, right? It should distribute based on what exists, based on need, based on capability, based on the biospheric capabilities, right? But this current system that we all live in globally, it doesn't work. It distributes based on payment. And we all know it all goes to the top, all the money. So if you can pay, you get access, but if you can't, you don't. Even if the resources exist, look into structural violence. So please, ask the question clearly. What is this system actually optimizing for? What is it optimizing? Is it optimizing human well-being, resource distribution, efficiency? You all know the answer, but leave some nuanced comments below. Or is it optimizing for something else? Right? Right. This is real life. Because if resources exist, production is increasing, and access is still restricted, drum roll please, then it's not a resource problem. It's not even a supply problem. It's not even an efficiency problem. Right? It's a system problem. The system itself is not based on reality, it's an abstraction. So again, does the system actually work? You tell me. How are you guys doing out there? Define the mechanism.